Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for Generations Captain Mar-Vell and Captain Mar-Vell, which is definitely a Generations book I was looking forward to. But before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic episode, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. If you'd like to go check that out, the exclusive comics will be listed in the description, and the episode will be there also by Friday. But let's start talking about Captain Mar-Vell and Captain Mar-Vell Generations issue. So Captain Mar-Vell actually has two issues. She's going to be in the Miss Marvel one, and she's also in the Captain Mar-Vell one. So Carol has two issues for Generations. But cool cover. It's a bit cartoonier than the artwork in the interior, but still cool. And the interior artwork is pretty solid. If you've been reading Captain Mar-Vell, it's pretty consistent of what the artwork we've been getting. There's some times where I think proportions were off with Captain Mar-Vell's face. So like over here, I feel like her face looked a little bit different than these pages over here. But yeah, overall, I did like the artwork. I thought that was solid. But let's see what's going on with the story. So the issue opens up with every other Generations issue where Carol's lost, where is she? And she meets up with these girls, and one of the girls dies, and she kind of sacrifices herself, and Carol doesn't think this is a good thing. Now, throughout the issue, she actually meets up with Captain Mar-Vell, and obviously you had not seen this character in a very long time, because he died of cancer way back when. So now we get to see Carol interact with him, and, you know, kind of look back at her really early days of before she became Miss Marvel. So that was kind of fun. But that's pretty much the issue. You get to see a little bit of their relationship. I wanted more. I think there's maybe one or two pages that were kind of touching, but everything else was just like, oh, let's deal with what's going on with that girl and kind of the area and setting we're at right now. But one thing that really took this issue down for me, though, was the dialogue. There's times where the book gets really cheesy. Like, the beginning, there's like 2 or 3 pages of her pretending that she's like, or at least having some Wizard of Oz story, you know, she has all these Wizard of Oz references that did not work. And yeah, these one-liners that, like, are supposed to be jokes just don't land in this book. It's like, oh, something, she's like talking to herself, like, I'm Captain. It's like, oh, you can't, like, I forget the line. But it was like really cheesy the way they ended it. So yeah, I didn't really like the dialogue for this book. I want to see if I can find that Captain line, because that was really cheesy. But yeah, especially the beginning, I felt like the dialogue was really off. But I guess what makes the issue, if you are a fan of especially Captain Mar-Vell, is the small glimpses we get to see of their relationship. But still, I don't think this is stronger than some of the other Generation books that came before it. I guess it depends how much of a hardcore fan you are of these characters if you want to pick it up. But if you're kind of on the fence of it, I don't know if this is really a must-read, in my opinion. So Generations Captain Mar-Vell and Captain Mar-Vell gets 2.5 stars for me, and that's mostly because of the dialogue. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.